voted for Brexit.
And I voted to remain.
I voted Remain.
How did I vote?
Yes.
I voted yes.
So to leave.
To leave, yeah.
Okay.
I think my opinions have mellowed. I think we're going for it. We're a democracy, so we have to do it. But I'd still rather remain, but I'm not going to get my way, so I have to accept it.
No, I think I've made the right choice. I think in the short term it might be painful, but long term I think it'd be a good choice.
I am very, very sad about the fact that the Parliament has triggered Article 50. So I wish that the UK was still within the EU.
Yes.
Okay.
I actually don't think it's going to have a big impact. I think the changes are going to be marginal in terms of control of immigration. I think economically we'll probably have to kind of deregulate certain parts of our economy to make it more prosperous in the long term, but that's just me.
I think there'll be short-term pain, but in the long term we may be more competitive. I just don't know. No one knows, I suppose. There you are.
I think there'll be economic impacts in the short term. I'm sure housing prices will go down. I'm sure commodities will rise. The supermarket shop will probably be more expensive on a week-to-week basis. I'm sure that we'll feel the financial impacts of it.
I think it'll make the UK a lot stronger, a lot more economically viable.
It's affected a lot. I mean, first of all, in the financial problem it's gonna be after the Brexit, and also in economic issue as well. A lot of people's gonna leave the country, I think, so that's gonna be affected. There's not gonna be a lot of employers left, so there's gonna be problem with the employers, with the things with the tourists as well.
I think that when it becomes apparent that the negotiation is more of a diktat from the EU, I think it could be quite nasty. I think it could be quite a nasty separation. However, I think in the kind of medium term it could kind of come full circle and be quite positive.
I think fundamentally we need each other, so I think we'll remain close. I mean, Brexit will happen, but no, we need their information and they need ours. So. And economically we need each other as well. So. That's how I feel.
It all depends on whether or not the current government can negotiate to stay in the single market, or if there'll need to be bilateral trade deals with all of the European countries. I suppose that all remains to be seen, and we'll have to see what happens in the next few years.
I think it'll be fine. I think EU will just put up with it, and we'll form a new relationship. It's a little bit different from last time, but it'll be fine.
I think it will be a bit difficult, because people have to ask for visas, and it will be difficult for them to come into the country. And I believe the British people also will need visas to go to UAE.
That's an interesting question. I think, as a Brexiteer, I think it's fundamentally flawed, and I think it's doomed to failure. But I think that's kind of medium to long term kind of result.
I'd like to think it would stay together. However, Europe is very fragmented, and I mean, even as a nation, we're quite fragmented. So maybe it won't survive, but I hope it does.
I suppose the French elections will will reveal a lot. I'm a bit nervous about what the EU's future will hold, but hopefully it will stay together and be united.
That'll be interesting. I always said it would break up and then reform, with us as part of it again. But to get rid of quite a lot of the dead wood that's in it in a minute.
Future, I don't think so. It's going to be a lot of change. I think it's going to stay the same. I heard a lot of other country is ready to leave as well, but not in a moment. I think so. So they take a time with the United Kingdom. They take a time to get out. So I think so. It's going to be get stronger, maybe and maybe not. So if more possibility. It's not going to be stronger than it used to be. So I think so it's not a good idea. Brexit. I mean, to United Kingdom leave the UAE.